Okay, so when do you have $10,000? Okay, well, the answer is when P of T equals 10,000. Okay, that's the simplest possible answer to the question. And if you think always of the simplest possible answer, and then the simplest possible thing you can do with that, and the simplest possible thing you can do with that, other than wad it up and throw it in the trash can, that's simple. Yeah, get frustrated, but don't do that. Okay, what does P of T equal 10,000? Right? Well, okay, well, P of T equals 10,000 is an equation, right?
Yeah.
Well, P of T equals 10,000 happens when 1,000 times e to the 0.04t equals 10,000. Now, some of you have already solved it. Not everybody's gotten there, okay? So we want to talk about how this occurs to you, how you answer a question like this, what you think, or what you could think, and how you can break the problem down into simple steps. Now, this is an equation. What can we do with this equation? We're trying to solve for t.
Divide by 1,000.
Well, we solve this for t. We have to understand that solving this for t gives us the answer to when. Because t is the time it takes to get to whatever. Okay? T is the time you've had that investment going. And it's in years, because we talk about annual interest and all that stuff. Okay. Well, how do we solve that? What's the first step?
Do e to the 0.04.
We divide both sides
Oh.
by 1,000, and we get e to the 0.04t equals 10.
Oh.
Boy, that's a whole lot simpler than it was. Okay?
Much.
Now what do we do?
Make it a log.
What have we been doing for a couple of weeks here? We've been turning exponential equations into logarithmic equations and logarithmic equations. That talks good, doesn't it? Logarithmic equations into exponential equations. Okay? So what kind of an equation is that? That's an exponential equation, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we say, oh, gee, look, we got an exponential equation. In standard form. Change it to log equation. Because the t that we're trying to solve for is in the exponent. Okay? We can get at that exponent by changing this to a logarithmic equation. So we get log base e of 10 equals 0.04t. Okay? In your 100 years, it'll start looking better. Okay? It's not 50. Hey, doubling time ought to be 18 years, 3 doublings. There's something wrong with this.
Uh-oh.
I mean, something wrong with this, you know, not that.
Okay, got you, got you.
Okay. I'll reconcile it. Rule 72 has to work. Log base E, oh wait, log base E of 10, yeah.
Just 0.04t.
It's not, yeah, you're still getting 100. I don't like this, but okay, we're gonna do this. Now, okay, what do we mean by log base E of 10? Well, that could be log 10 divided by log of E, right? Okay? But you don't need to do that because you've got a calculator. And I think you've been told, but maybe not, but if you haven't, I'll write it in red just in case. So everybody, where'd my red chalk go? Who's got my red
It's right there.
chalk?
Elena
Oh,
got
it's
your
under there.
original.
It's right next to a red wire lead. And the red wire lead is much thinner, so naturally it was hiding this. Okay, so we have
You divide both sides by 1,000.
I used it to dye my
log to base E is the same as the natural log, ln. And you have an ln button on your calculator. Okay?
shirt. Yes, I do. I just,
Natural.
You did it for nothing.
Yeah, that's on the paper.
well, good. Okay, that makes things
So we
easy.
can write that as ln. ln kind of stands for log natural, the natural log. Okay?
The more you know. Like,
So t equals the natural log of 10 divided by 0.04.
that does give me the same.
Okay, natural log of 10 is about 2.3, something like that.
57.
Okay?
That doesn't give me the same answer.
Okay.
So you get something like approximately 100, so it's going to take you like 100 years.
Can we talk
However,
about how
it's
LN
only
is
going to be
not-
about 3 doublings. 72 divided
No,
by
mine
4 is
didn't give me
18.
Mine gave me 57.
Mine gave me 57.
Mine gave me 57.
57.
Yeah, because when you do log of E.
Well,
and
that
then
fits
times
what I want it to be.
But when you do the log
Why
of
is a
E.
natural log of 10
Let's see.
E
10 ln is
to the 2 point?
divided by 0.04 equals.
Okay, yeah, never mind. That's right. So I was disturbed only by an erroneous mental calculation, which means I go around disturbed a whole lot. Okay,
No.
they had me convinced with that 100.
But when you put in the calculator log of E times
Retry
10, it doesn't come out the same.
No, because it should be,
Yeah, you wouldn't do log of E.
You're
times
not
10,
gonna
you'd
do log of E times
over
10.
Log of 10.
you're going to do log base E of 10 divided by 0.04. Now, log base E of 10 you could do as log 10 over log E,
Yeah.
okay? But when you have E, go to the natural log. Do it both ways and convince yourself. You'd get the same thing if you used an accurate value of E.
Equals
Okay.
LN